To Hold a Mountain. Review. Sundance Award winner reveals the strength and beauty of observational nonfiction. Filmmakers Biljana Tudorov and Petar Glamazi pull off a miraculous trick with To Hold a Mountain. What begins as a slow-burn observational documentary gradually reveals itself as an emotionally shattering meditation on grief and perseverance. Gorgeously shot with a quiet, deliberate rhythm, it's the kind of film that entrances its audience without them noticing. Only at the end does the audience fully grasp the magnitude of the story it chronicles and the natural beauty of the images they have been witnessing all along. Filmed in the summer months in the remote highlands of Montenegro's Sinjajivina Plateau, Hold a Mountain follows middle-aged animal herder and farmer Gera. She lives a busy life on the mountain, full of constant tiresome work on the terrain with the animals. Her 13-year-old daughter Neda spends some of the summer with her, but also has to leave for school for part of the time, leaving Gera lonely. This intimate and tactile relationship between mother and daughter gives the film its gravitational center. The two are so close to one another they even sleep on the same small bed. Gera is needy for Neda's love and appreciation, always asking her to verbally confirm her love. A violent act in their past cemented their connection, and Gera's desperate but gentle need for constant validation from her daughter. To Hold a Mountain reveals this as softly and lovingly as Gera takes care of Neda. Their grief is rendered with the utmost sensitivity that the audience has no recourse but to share it with them. While Gera and Neda's bond forms the main narrative thread, To Hold a Mountain follows a few others. Gera is shown tending to friendships with the other women in this community as lovingly as she tends to Neda. There are scenes of shared laughter while they wash, dye, and brush each other's hair or milk cows and make cheese. These scenes unfold naturally without voiceover or intertiles to introduce these people, just a compassionate camera and filmmakers following Gera as she goes about her day. Another thread that could have formed the bulk of the story or another film entirely is about Gera becoming an advocate for this highland community in the media and against the Montenegrin government. The army starts disrupting this tranquil life by conducting NATO-backed military training in the midst of this serene landscape. Gera naturally takes to the cause and emerges as first among equals. The same tenacity she has for the arduous farm work she applies here, rallying people for this just cause. But a film about a raucous activist would have had to be a rousing story, and To Hold a Mountain is too tender for that. Instead, Tudorov and Glamazi apply their same light touch to these sequences, making them fit well within the precise rhythm of Gera's story. Being a leader in the larger world is as significant as her taking care of the animals. In fact, the most thrilling scene in To Hold a Mountain is one where Gera and Neda carry a hurt baby calf downhill on a wheelbarrow. As they slowly descend with the calf's mother walking in tow, the audience realizes their connection to the land, to the animals, and to each other. It isn't romanticized at all. This is a hard job, and it shows. Gera and Neda keep sniping at each other, but ultimately they get the job done in unison as a family and as the rightful inhabitants of this land. The filmmakers capture all of this with such beauty and empathy. This exhausting undertaking appears lyrical on screen. To Hold a Mountain doesn't just capture the beautiful land and the sun rays on the mountaintops. Eva Kraljeva's camera is also attuned to hands and arms as they work the land, and to the lined faces as they wince from the hard labor and smile as they enjoy camaraderie. The sound mix takes in the breath of animals and the heavy footsteps on the ground, as if To Hold a Mountain was a big thrilling movie and these were its very special effects. The end result is comparable, a captivated and moved audience. To Hold a Mountain is quiet in its storytelling and appears small in its ambitions, but ultimately feels volcanic in the emotions it stirs.